this stream. Finally back from being out of town. So excited to be streaming more regularly now. So sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoy some Soloham. Hope everybody is having a good week so far. Just trying to get some new strings on these yo-yos. I've been using the same ones for way too long, so thought I'd measure out some new ones. Yo, how's it going, GTO phase? Welcome, welcome. Just measuring some new strings so I can get started on some Soloham practice. My old strings are super old. It changed your name? Oh, interesting. Oh, you changed your name. Nice. Good stuff. Sometimes it's nice to switch it up every now and then. TTV. Oh, yeah, your old username was TTV phase. Nice. Thank you for reminding me. How have you been doing lately? Has your new year been going pretty well? I know we're almost to the end of January at this point. Just getting these strings measured. That one's pretty long. Let me see how long the other one was. Make sure I have them in the right order. You joined a clan. Nice. And you got a girlfriend? Well, GG's, that's awesome. Yeah, it's the right length. It's just a little thin. Congrats. That's awesome. Happy for you, my friend. Alrighty. Let's get this practice session started. So I've been practicing a few different Soloham tricks that I'm trying to figure out. So I might bounce back and forth between a few of them. I've been practicing that one because that's kind of like one of my go-to combos that I want to put into a competition, but I'm trying to learn some new ones as well, specifically double anti-spin. To a leg release, kind of like that. It's really hard to line the yo-yos up though. I don't have a Discord server right now. But, well, I mean, like, I'm on Discord servers, but I don't have one for my channel. Yo, thanks, Gail. I appreciate that. Sure, we can be friends. That's awesome. Always happy to have more friends in life, you know? We got 1 out of 2 on that one. Got 1 out of 2. Not bad. Just gotta figure out where the other yo-yo went. Oh, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. This trick is really hard, and I'm trying to figure it out since yesterday, and I've made some progress. But that release is so hard, dude. Ooh, those are actually pretty well lined up. Those are actually really well lined up. I just whiffed the catch. Please read your name, Edgar. Shout out to Edgar. How you doing, man? We're all friends. It's true. Every subscriber is a friend. I agree. You like my yo-yo tricks? Thanks, man. I appreciate it. So yeah, that double anti-spin is one I've been working on. The other one is Soloham whip. Ah, dang. You're supposed to land it in that whip mount on the as you do that rotation. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, Edgar. So I'm trying to do that catch on the rotation, but it's really tricky. Because see, stuff like that will happen where I I hit the wrong string, and so it gets all tangled and junk. Yo, thanks Dakota, excuse me, appreciate it. How's it going, Peens? And he's back. How's it going, Monkey Man? I hope you're here for a good time and not for a trolley time. Also been working on reverse rolls to sprinkler, which has been a fun one. Yo, thanks Edgar, I appreciate it. Your name is actually Bowie. Nice. How's it going, Root? Yeah, I'm trying to kind of get better at some Soloham tricks that are pretty challenging. I'm not sure what happened there. The strings crossed in a really weird way. They don't normally do that. Not sure what that was. Yo, thanks Muhammad, I appreciate it. It does look kind of magical. And it's very satisfying to watch. And it's pretty fun to do too. So the one I was trying to talk about was this. Like that idea. It's really hard to keep it aligned. That was probably one of the better ones I've landed. The ending is pretty tough though. You left chat, but you're back. How's it going, Dakota? Triple anti-spin. I've been trying to land the double anti-spin. And I've gotten kind of close. Let's try and land double anti-spin first. How about that? See, we get close with double anti-spin. If I can land double anti-spin, I'll go for the triple. We'll see. I feel like I'm not getting enough momentum to even get the double, so maybe I need to put more force into the anti-spin. Because see, like it falls off the string before I even get to the third rotation. But we're getting there. We are getting there. No, dang it. Close. It's been fun learning some different styles of Soloham tricks, just so I can get a little bit more variety with how I do things. The triple anti-spin into DNA, that would be insane. Two, three. Oh, okay. You know what? You know what? We take those. That is the closest I've ever gotten to double or triple anti-spin. We take those. That was sick. We take those. I probably got a little aggressive with that one. How's it going, Dakota? That's the closest I've gotten to triple anti-spin, Monkey Man. I hope you clipped that. I clipped it. The problem was at the end, when I tried to land in on the string, they were too close together and so they just clashed. Because see, like, they're too close together at that point. I need to find a way to keep them still spread apart. Yo, thanks, Mr. Meaner. Appreciate it. You see him moving? I don't, I'm not sure what you mean by that. I am indeed moving. But not like moving locations, if that's what you mean by moving. I'm just like, the video is indeed moving. Close. Close. I'm really not sure what you mean by that, Dakota. Is like my internet cutting out or something? really want to learn some of these leg releases. I think they'd be really fun. Well, I know they're fun because they are fun to do. They're just hard to land. Oh no, dude, that was come on. You saw that and it hit my hand, dang it. No. We were so close, dude. Thanks, Harmony King. I appreciate that. Should you subscribe? I mean, if you're into the content, by all means, go for it. I appreciate it. Whether you sub or just enjoy the stream, either way, I appreciate you being here. No, goodness, that was so close. Do a DNA. I can do a DNA here in a little bit. My yo-yo that has this finger spin dimple is downstairs at the moment. Probably should have brought it up here when I started stream, but I didn't think about it until just now. Dang. I really need to find a way, because like it's landing on the front of the string. It needs to land inside the mount. How's it going, Brock? I see you. No need to spam, but I see you, my friend. Oops. Got a little snag in there. How's it going, Nona? Oh boy. That was not what I was trying to do. Tell you a yo-yo trick. What's a yo? Let's see. How about like a yo-yo trick that you want to land, or just a cool yo-yo trick? Because one that I really like, I really like Bee Sting. It's a 5/8 trick. Okay. Well, we at least that was progress. That was still progress. Thanks, Killer Crab. Appreciate it, man. The replace. What do you mean by the replace? Is it like, are you describing what bee sting looks like? Because it's like where you hop the yo-yo and the counterweight like on and off your finger at the same time, and you go back and forth. It looks really cool. I want to figure out, like, I don't know if that idea is practical at all, but it's kind of fun. Yo, how's it going? 4yen edits. Like you get the right one there, and then the second one at the first one spot. Oh, like are you talking about? I think I know what one you're talking about. Are you talking about this trick where you hop it back and forth, like where it goes back and forth over the yo-yo in the middle? Yeah, that's the one. Nice. Where did I get this yo-yo? I got it online at yoyosam.com, but you can, or actually no. Did I get this at YoYoSam? I might have gotten this one on Yo-Yo Expert. I don't remember, but I buy yo-yos off of yoyosam.com, Yo-Yo Expert, Yo-Yo Loco. There's a lot of good online yo-yo stores. There we go. There we go. That's tilting quite a lot. Well, that's okay. The hard part with that trick is that it tends to tilt the yo-yo that hops off the string. That's so cool. You're about to buy one. Nice. Enjoy. Yo-yoing's a lot of fun. Yo, how's it going, Jude? Has anyone ever watched 911? I haven't. What is my favorite trick? That's a really good question. So, my favorite trick is probably a style of tricks. It's like a style of trick. It's called Lord of the Flies. I can show it to you here after I attempt this one more time. Oh, dude, that actually was really close. But the idea is that you are hopping the yo-yo and whipping around a slack whip of the string at the same time. So it looks kind of like the yo-yo is levitating. It's really fun. Let me see if I can grab a 1A yo-yo to show you it. Hopefully I have one on a string in here in this case. I might not. Oh, no, I do. Okay, we're good. I got one right here. Yo, how's it going, Nuggy? Make sure that this is decent string tension. So my favorite 1A trick is Lord of the Flies, which are combos that look like that, where it looks like the yo-yo and the slack are kind of levitating. It's really fun. Not gonna lie, it's kind of wild going from like a super wide off-string yo-yo to like this tiny little 1A yo-yo, because it's already small for 1A standards. Fun little Eiffel Tower whip I found the other day. Can you show me the one where you hit the first one with the second ball, like the counterweight trick? I don't know if I have any counterweights up here at the moment. I might. You watching your lives. Appreciate it, man. I appreciate the support. Got a DNA request. I might need a different yo-yo to do the DNA. This one has like a bump in the center. I don't know if you can see that, but it makes it really hard to balance on your fingers. So let me swap this string to one that doesn't have that and see if we can land a DNA on it. How do I do that tower trick? It's kind of like a Ninja Vanish a little bit. It's like loosely based off of Ninja Vanish. But the idea being that you're here in this like 1.5, like you're about to get to 1.5 mount. And then you do this like sort of Ninja Vanish. And I really don't understand how it works, but I can do it. I still need to like slow it down to be able to see exactly what's going on, but I kind of understand the movement. I only figured it out like a week ago, and I've been really enjoying it. I just don't understand how to teach it at the moment. But DNA. Yeah, DNA. Was supposed to work, it just didn't bind. Let's try that again. No, we landed in a triangle before we got a DNA. What is this? We'll get one here in a minute. I'm really not that good at DNAs, to be honest, but they're fun when I land them. Yeah, I might just need to do other DNAs, not that one, unfortunate. That was close enough, right? Like, you saw the DNA happening there, right? Right. Oh, come on, that literally went in the gap. I'm trying to get that DNA for you guys, man. Like, I do lots of other tricks. I'm just not that good at the DNA, to be honest. Dude, why is this not binding? Like, you keep seeing it going in the gap. And it's literally just not binding. Oh my gosh. Whatever. Anyway, there was a sort of DNA in there at some point. Like that has to count. There was a DNA that happened. It existed in thin air. I really need to get a yo-yo with a better finger spin dimple than this, because this doesn't have one. It's just flat. That counts. That absolutely counts. Whatever. It's close enough. It's close enough. We'll take what we can get here. This is I do a lot more off string than I do 1A, that's for sure. I know, I need to actually get better at the DNA, I understand. I really need to just go get my yo-yo that has a finger spin dimple. So I don't just keep retrying this trick over and over again and then making a fool of myself on the internet as I often do. Dude, why? What is the name of that? Is it syphilis, like the one from Greek mythology where he's just like pushing a boulder up an endless mountain? I feel like I'm that right now, trying to land the DNA. Dude, that literally, oh my gosh. That literally binded. And then decided, how about no? Why, bro? Dude. Oh my gosh. Anyway. Now you understand why I tend to do other tricks than the DNA. Because it doesn't even bind. Oh my gosh. Screw this so much. Oh my goodness. You're back. Please, DNA. I've been trying to land the DNA for like 10 minutes now. I'm so bad at the DNA, dude. It literally binds and then it just unbinds and it's... This is so dumb, dude. This is so dumb. This is why I do Soloham Practice instead of the DNA, because I really don't like landing the DNA. It never works for me when I need it. It only ever works for me when I'm practicing by myself and I'll land it like 10 times in a row. And then on live, I'll go for like 15 minutes and not land it a single time. I had the exact same thing happen last week, and now I got an axe on that. Like last week, I was teaching a group of kids how to yo-yo. And beforehand, I like to do a demo, right, of the different styles of yo-yoing. And I missed the DNA like 10 times in a row. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Because I had landed it 10 times in a row before they got there. And now, just like there, the self-fulfilling prophecy, I practice the DNA all I want before stream, and then I never landed on stream. It's honestly so frustrating. Bro. It literally, like, you're seeing this. This is literally so goated. Like, you did it not on my finger. It's true. I do look like Shaggy a little bit. You're right. Too bad I don't have an actual Shaggy. Not impersonation. Is it impersonation? Like, anyway, like the voice of Shaggy. I don't know how to do the voice of Shaggy. Impression, that's the word I was looking for. Impression. Bro, can I do literally like any other trick than the DNA? Some kind of flexibilities like yoga stuff. I've done some yoga stuff. Do the Spider-Man trick. Why are y'all always asking me about the tricks that I suck at? The Spider-Man trick is really fun. I will give it that. I'm sorry that I got a little bit upset on that one. The Spider-Man trick is really cool. I'm just not very good at it. Like, I figured it out once upon a time and landed it like exactly once. How to put two of your bottom feet on the two. What? How's it going, Aaron? I have a blue yo-yo. I do have a blue yo-yo. You would be right. Wow. All these DNAs are making me completely incapable of yo-yoing now. Oh my gosh. Let me do some tricks I can actually land for a minute and get my confidence back. Like, I know it may not seem like that big of a deal to just do the DNA on stream, but like, it can be really frustrating when you've yo-yoed for 16 years and you can't land the DNA on a yo-yo stream. But I can land Soloham and a bunch of different really hard tricks that are like infinitely harder than the DNA. And then I can't even land the DNA for like 15 minutes straight. It is really frustrating, not gonna lie. I do need help, it's true, Robert. What is the Spider-Man trick? It's like that, but you whip the string into the gap. It's really hard, and right now I'm gonna take a break from doing tricks that I know I'm not gonna land, and at least attempt to go for tricks I'm a little more consistent with, so I can like get some momentum going. Like the bottom of your feet to your ears. That's crazy, actually. Wow. I was coming up with some really cool off-string tricks earlier today. Like that little chopstick element, where I go from one chopstick to the other one in that. That went pretty decently. That went decently. We take those. I do not know that one. How's it going, Starly? How's it going, Aaron? Dang it. That inverted catch is harder than it looks. Yo, thanks, Aaron. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you, Kutachi. Thanks for the sub, my friend. Welcome to the squad. Oh boy, that was really off axis. What happened there? Okay, at least we're getting more consistent at that, so I can eventually use something like that in a competition. I've been wanting to do Soloham tricks in a competition since last year. And I did in my anti-freestyle, but I did it poorly enough that it didn't really matter. Trying to get better at it though. Try and do a trick where you get it on my back and then swing it around my head and then back to your hand. That is pretty insane. Let me read that one more time. Also, thanks Kutachi for the W's. Try and do a trick where you get it on my back and then swing it around my head and then it swings back to my hand. So back, around the head, swing back to the hand. I think I understand the idea. I'm not sure if I can do that trick, but I could try it. What's my craziest trick? Probably that, but I have not landed it successfully yet. But I'm going for it. Do I use special string or can you use other string? I have a few different types of string that I like to use. Right now this is C3 Pro string, but I've also used Sochi Fat string as well as OT normal and OT fat. The fat is just the thickness of the string, but I found that fat strings tend to go better for me when it comes to off string yo-yoing. It just tends to work better with the response. But yeah, that double anti-spin leg release thing is probably my craziest trick right now. I've been trying to land it pretty much this whole week. I know it's only like Tuesday, but still, I've been trying to land it since all day yesterday and today. I feel like if I can get that trick consistent enough, I might feel confident enough to put it into the competition. Dang it, no. I really also want to learn leg orbits for Soloham. I say as I drop my yo-yo everywhere. But I think it'd be a really cool trick to learn. I just haven't quite figured it out because the way you do the orbits around your leg is a lot different compared to the normal shuffle. Because essentially it's going to be something like this, where I shove it to the side and then hop it up with the other hand. But just with both yo-yos at the same time. And getting that started is harder than I expected. Okay, so that got at least the first hop. That got the first hop. We'll see if we can get any hops after that, because I really do want to learn leg orbits for Soloham. I have a lot of regular off-string leg orbit tricks. I really want to figure out the Soloham version. You got some paint you've got to watch dry. Fair enough. Enjoy watching paint dry. Okay, we got the first orbit. Oops. We got the first orbit. How far can I get it in Soloham leg orbits? That's as far as I've gotten it so far, what you just saw. I'm still trying to figure out the rhythm and control for it, because it's super awkward trying to do Soloham orbits under the leg. Because like crap like that happens, where like the one string drops and then it gets all tangled, and so it's tough, but we'll get there eventually. What? I've never had it not hop off the string like that before. Can I get it at like 7.5? What do you mean by 7.5? I have no idea what you mean by like 7.5 versus 30.5. Nope. Worth a try, but I let the spin slow down too much. Dang it. Thought I might get the combo for a second there. We were close. Well, that's fun. How? Whatever. Seriously? The first time I've successfully landed the whole trick. Goodness gracious. That trick is so hard. All the way to the bind, at least. At least I figured out how to get the string out of the way. Last time that I got that far into the trick, I tried to get the string out of the way and then it dropped and it got all tangled and everything. And so even though I had gotten it back under control with the one-handed shuffle, it didn't even matter. Well, because of crap like that, for one, but... rolling it on the floor and just walk the dog. I've been doing that trick a lot. Every time I've dropped the yo-yo, it just rolled across the floor. The fun part is that it's never been on purpose. How's practice going for that one roll element? The one that I was just doing? Or the one that I was just doing, or that one that is like this? Because I haven't been practicing that one much. If that's the one that you're referring to. The one where you loop the string over the yo-yos and they spiral. Oh, yeah, anti-spin? I've been working on double anti-spin actually. But it keeps getting tangled in whatever. And I did see the walk the dog request. I will do that with my non-dominant hand. So I can leave these set up. Walk the dog. See if I can ever get this back to my hand. And we have an excellent. Love that. Oh, there we go. There we go. Not anti-spin, but the one you got really close in the last drawer. I think that was the one. Oh, I know what one you're talking about. I do know what one you're talking about. I've landed it a couple of I've landed it a few times. It's the ending part that's pretty hard. That one's called Sprinkler. I can give that one another try. It's that one, but it's pretty tough to land, I've come to realize. Dang it. I've actually landed it like 2 or 3 times, but the ending is super hard. I'm a bit off camera. That is good to know, actually. How's it going, Kylie? That's cool. I appreciate it. Is this better? Dang it. Oh my gosh. It's good now. Finger spin leg orbit. I might be willing to give that one a try, but I'm honestly like I'm struggling with managing my frustration at the moment. I'm still upset at myself for how long I messed up the DNA. I know it shouldn't bother me that much, but I was trying to land the DNA for like 15 minutes on this stream, and I didn't land it a single time. And I don't know, it just kind of got to me a little bit. On top of like other life things that are obviously like way more important than whether you can land the DNA. So but we take those. We take that. Ow. Got immediately into an axolot from that bind. A standard bind. Can I teach you a cool pop trick for foray? One I've been working on is based off of Poppin' Fresh. Maybe something like that. Oh, for 1A. I can try and do some 1A. So I have some pop tricks. Oops. So there's obviously that one. Almost landed that first try for that whole combo, and then I messed up the ending. But those side to side ones are fun. Like, oh my gosh. Like what I did at the beginning. So with this one, what you'll want to do is you'll want to do a cross-armed brother mount. I don't know if that's even what this is truly called. So you'll do a cross-arm brother mount, pop, and then go on the other side of your hand. of your arm and pop from there. So out like that. And then you can dismount that however you want. But like that, and then you can pop out on the undermount, light on the undermount. Looks like a stereotypical Jesus lol. You learned those first cops. Wow. Let me try that again. You already learned those first pops in the combo. Nice. Can I do it faster? I can try. The thing is, if I do it faster, it'll probably be sloppier. Something like that, maybe. I really don't know that many pop tricks, unfortunately. Hunter would probably be a better person to ask about pop tricks. He knows a lot more of them than I do. And I've already got an X on that. Can I do a tech trick? I can. So the definition of a tech trick now is a lot different than the definition of a tech trick when I started yo-yoing. Right now, tech tricks are like those like meta slack elements, almost. Whereas like when I started doing yo-yoing, it was stuff like spirit bomb, or like hourglass combos, and like really dense small mounts with a lot of small string movements. So which kind of tech trick are you referring to? Also, how's it going, Tyler? Because like stuff like this could be considered tech to some people, or like stuff like that could even be considered tech. I don't know what dene tech is. Can I walk the dog? I can. Just like that. Yeah, thanks, man. Can I do a double whip to 1.5 hook? I can do a regular 1.5 hook. I've never tried the double, but I can try it. So there's that one. Not gonna lie, adding the second whip is a lot harder than I thought. That was close. There we go. We landed it once. Do the DNA. I don't think I have it in me to do the DNA today, man. I'm sorry. I tried like at least like 50 times and missed it like every time. Well, that was kind of cool. Haven't done that one before. Sometimes it's kind of fun to just try and make like the most dense mount possible and see how you can get out of it. I feel like that's how a lot of early 2000s and 2010s tech tricks came to be, was because people were just like, what's the craziest mount I could get into? And then from there, then what? Can I do the onion roll? Oh boy. How's it going, fan? How long have I been doing this for? I've been yo-yoing for 16 years. Which is another reason why I'm like kind of frustrated that I was failing at the DNA. But I do some of every style. And the DNA got popular while I was taking a break from competitive yo-yoing, so I didn't, and the community, so I didn't really know about it until like a year ago. Do a ninja vanish? What about a ninja vanish to a tower? There's the actual ninja vanish. It's a trick that I discovered on accident like a week ago that I still don't really fully understand. I just know how to do it. But it's like doing a sort of ninja vanish from like a 1.5-ish mount and during the rotation doing a little whip. At some point when I understand it better, I might make a tutorial on it, but I really don't understand it well enough. I just know how to land it. I don't know what the heck the string is doing. Like I tried slowing it down, like I did a clip of it slow-mo to see if I could understand it, and I still don't really understand it. I just kind of know what's supposed to happen. But even then, it's like describing it, like, it's basically like you just kind of like you do a little tug and let the slack do the rest, basically. I don't know. Like, it's weird, man. I wish I understood it better. I'm gonna try a couple more times on some Soloham tricks and then I'm gonna head out here. But I hope y'all have been enjoying the live. I'm gonna try and do a couple more Soloham tricks. Can I do the double DNA? Man, nope. I couldn't even do the single DNA today. You're trying to learn Soloham? Nice. The Tangler Soloham trick. That one's pretty hard. I've never successfully landed that one either, actually. It's supposed to be something like that, but like keeping the momentum going is hard. Oh, I wish it was that easy, cute pickle. I wish it was. Got tangled. Which, I mean, that is the name of the trick anyway, Tangler, but... Welcome back, Phase. Well, one day I will land that trick. Today is probably not that day, but you never know. I got close earlier. I helped you learn the open hand off string whip. Yo, nice. That's awesome. I'm glad that it was helpful, man. And congrats on learning it. So close. Yeah, that's awesome, man. I'm happy for you, dude. The open string bind is really fun for off string. Your phone's about today. All right, we'll see you around, man. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Let's try one more time. Okay. All right, I think I'm gonna wrap up here. Hope y'all enjoyed the stream. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you around.